Annyeong everyone, this is Transcended Hearts here. Sauche is taking over for Travel Tuesday. Hashtag woo, 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 woo. Boom, hit it. I have traveled to Japan twice and Korea twice, so hashtag Travel Tuesday will be about the fun things I did there, so look forward to it. Today is my first Travel Tuesday. Woo. The highlight for today's Travel Tuesday will be about the nightlife in Korea. Who's interested in that? That's me. Oh my god, every weekend I was out, let me tell you. So hashtag Travel Tuesday will be about the nightlife in Korea. So briefly, before I get started with that, why was I in Korea? I was studying abroad. I went to Yonsei. It was a 6-week summer abroad program. So I was lucky, honestly. And I had the time of my life. I did a full course study there where I took 3 classes: finance, marketing, and international business. And actually, I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of new people. I had classes Monday through Thursday. Doesn't that just sound amazing? No classes on Friday. So I was out, like literally. Yonsei is situated in Sinchon. And right next to Sinchon is Hongdae. And it's pretty much the college city where people go have fun. There's food, there's a lot of stores, and there's a shit ton of bars and clubs. And I was out. So literally Hongdae was the next stop over from Sinchon, and college students gathered around to have a good time. So every weekend I was either in Hongdae or I went to Gangnam or Itaewon, just the fun places that you need to visit whenever you go to Seoul, Korea. Note that in your memo. So today specifically, I will talk about 3 clubs. My favorite, MB2, which is said to be owned by YG. Do not know if that's true, but that's what everyone's saying, so that's what I think. NB2. NB stands for Noise Basement, Noise Basement 2. There is Noise Basement, it's just like Noise Basement, and it's right across the street from Noise Basement 2, which is their newest club. Not new anymore, but the newest compared to the first one, and it's bigger and badder. The second one is Club Cocoon, and that one, I'll get on that one later. That one's pretty crazy as well. And then the third one that I was frequent at was Club Octagon, which was a bit more expensive, but there is a reason, and I'll tell you that as well. Club Octagon was in Gangnam, by the way. Gangnam, however you want to pronounce it. And it was pretty far away, but it was worth it. So we'll get all on that. Let's start with number 1, NB2. So NB2 is a hip hop club. Literally, they play mostly hip hop music and remixes. And it's 2 stories, has 2 tiers. The second floor is open where you can see below, and you can see the people that's on the first floor. And they also have a DJ box on the first floor where the music reached first and the second floor, and it's pretty caged off. It's like the main event, the main section in the back. So that's how the setup is. The thing that you will notice when you go to clubs in Korea is you can tell they spend a lot of money on their lighting, and I love them for that, honestly. I've been to a lot of clubs here in America, and some are great. Some of them are just like a hole in the wall type area, but they just miss that aspect that Korean clubs have, which is just a lot of laser lights, and just they spend so much money on just the anesthetics of the club. And that's what I really loved about MB2, because it was really nice and the lighting was excellent. I'll show you some clips to show you exactly what I mean. Number 2, there are a lot of nice looking guys there. You will be surprised. Sometimes on some days you gotta really like the look, but there are a lot of good looking guys there, and I love the fashion as well that they bring into the hip hop club. So that was a good point. Number 3, they have a stage. not big spectacular stage, but they have like this stage in front of the DJ box. And I love going there because the air conditioner. Not just because of the air conditioner, but honestly, I love to dance. I like to get low. I like to drop it, to bring it back up. I like to rewind it and then fast forward. I like to dance when the music is hype, and the music is mostly hype there, and I love the music. I go on the stage and I show my stuff, honestly, and it gets a bit crowded, so I usually run up on the stage for the air conditioner, and I have more space to like drop it low. Yeah. The last reason why I loved MB2 is because honestly, with the stress with taking a full load of classes on a 6-week program at Yonsei, I was stressed. Even though it was class Monday through Thursday, I had class all day Monday through Thursday. And it's kind of hard being a student and a tourist at the same time, balancing that out. You'll find that out when you study abroad. You just want to have fun. But your main reason going there is to study, right? I hope it's to study. Yeah, I'm watching you. So I was really stressed out, and though my teachers were pretty cool and my classes were awesome, it was a lot of work. So whenever that weekend hit and I got done with all of my work, NB2 was just a place to let loose, feel the music, enjoy the lighting, the people. It's just everything brought together and I can just let loose. So that's why NB2 was my favorite club. Now there are some cons. Getting to that. Cons. Number 1, it gets really crowded. Like sardines in a can, crowded. And that got annoying. Fridays, especially during the summer, was whack. Like literally you couldn't move. There were so many people there. Didn't like that. I love it when a club is, popping, but when it's too many people there, it's too hot. Yes. Which leads me to point number 2. It gets hot as hell. And they're like, literally, it is smoldering hot. That's why one of my pros was going on the stage and just to feel cold air. Not even just cold air, but just air. Because you're breathing in other people's air when you're down there on the main floor. Saturdays was better, but Fridays was just, it was crazy. It was really, whatever. Major con number 3. 3. You get some perverts. Maybe a lot of them, depending on if you have a resting bitch face, don't mess with me type look, or you're looking pretty innocent going in there. You can just be getting your groove on, blah blah, and then you just feel something on your backside and it just happened to be a human latched on to your ass. Yeah, not very fun, especially if he's not cute. So you get that a lot, and then they have that how do I explain it? They think that foreigners are easy, kind of. Yeah, that's true. Need to be on your toes when you're at the club. They think they can just take advantage of you, or they can just take you to a love hotel. Maybe that's another clip. But anyways, they think that you're pretty easy, so they will come on to you without permission. So make sure that you're careful. And if that's not your thing, you don't have to go to the club, honestly. But that was a major turnoff when the first time I came there, because I really liked the club. It looked like it was pretty great, and then you just get people coming on to you. But after going there a second time, I know the ins and outs. You kind of just gotta have a don't fuck with me face and to keep it moving. And so to just walk them off like gnats. But other than that, those were my major cons with NB2, but the pros outweighed the cons. As you see, I kept going back there. Even when I went back to Korea twice, that was the place I wanted to go because I loved it so much, honestly. There's been so many things that happened in NB2 that let's just put it in my golden bucket of memories. So that was NB2. Next is Club Cocoon. Club Cocoon was more of a electro type of music, wasn't a lot of hip-hop. Of course they played some, but it was pretty much electro music. So if that was your thing, Club Cocoon is the place to be. I didn't go there a lot. I went there a couple of times, and it was pretty cool. They have you know, you go down into the basement. Most of the clubs you have to go underground for that, and it was like 2 stories. The second story, which was also similar to NB2, as in you can look off into the main floor on the first floor or the ground floor, and it was a women's only section up there, so that was pretty cool if you don't like guys groping on you and all that good stuff. You can go up there and just be separated from them, and they won't go up there. There's security guards that like prevent them from going up there. The music is pretty cool if you're in the mood for it, and there was one big thing. The music was loud, and of course you're thinking, oh yeah, the club, the music's supposed to be loud. True, but the music at Club Cocoon, it made your sternum vibrate. You know, when you're standing like right by the stereo, you feel like your organs vibrating. And yes, like literally the music is extremely loud. I mean, you will walk out of the club, and I mind you, this has happened to me, and your ears start ringing. Yeah, cool. But anyways, my experience there, it was pretty cool. I had fun, and it was a lot of people there as well. That's a really popular club to go to. The lightings was great, and they at some points, at some songs, they let down little streamers, and it was a party. Come on now, you enjoy that type of stuff. And then at one point there were some, I guess they were performers, I don't know what you want to call them. They got on the DJ stage. There was just like a type of section right in front of the DJ box where people can like stand on, I guess. And there were some people that got there, and they started like taking off champagne bottles and I don't know, bottles of liquor and I don't know what else, and start spraying the crowd with it. And if that's your thing, you know, that would be cool. And there was a lot of shirtless guys too up there, so if you're interested in that, I'll show you a clip too. I'm not gonna leave you out there just like, what is she talking about? I got you back. But overall, if you're interested in electro music, fun people, I don't think they grope as much as they do in NB2. I don't really spend too much time on the ground floor. I usually just go right up to the women's section, which is cooler and more space. So I don't need to spend too much time down there, but I don't think they're pretty handsy there. So that's a pro. But the major con is they don't let you sit down. And I don't know if I told you this, I didn't. Clubs in Korea close at like 5 or 6 a.m. So the party goes on until the sun goes up. The party goes on until the sun goes up. The party goes on until the trains start running. Yeah. So they don't let you sit down there, which is weird. Like literally you'll be sitting down and there will be people that'll come up to you, or security guards, and they'll tell you like to stand up, and it's like your feet will be hurting and they won't allow you to sit. I don't know why. That kind of pissed me off, but other than that, it was pretty. So last but not least is Club Octagon, and oh my gosh, the place is glamorous. No wonder it costs $30 to get in. Yeah, it's expensive. No, seriously, it is expensive. Who would pay $30 to go to a club? Yeah, I was abroad, and it's not even like I was a tourist at the same time. I wanted to experience the nice life, the nightlife. I am a clubaholic. I needed to feel what Gangnam had to offer, you know? So I went to Club Octagon, and it's in Gangnam. If you don't know already, Gangnam is a ritzy part of town. You have Hongdae, the college town where you get all walks and forms of life, and they're all young and free in the sense that, you know, it's the weekend and it's time to let loose, and they have pretty much no type of, they just go crazy. But in Gangnam, it's more classy and sophisticated and so I went to experience that side as well. So I went to get me a nice dress, and also I went there for my birthday, but that's another thing. Yeah, turned 21 in Korea. Anyways, but it was $30 to get in, and it was huge. The clubs that I mentioned before, MB2 and Club Cocoon, they're nice cozy places. It was a nice size, but Club Octagon takes the cake. Like, it's humongous. The bathrooms are, they're just really nice. And they even have a section in the bathroom where there's these huge cushions and couches and mirrors where ladies are pretty much stopped in there, you know, doing their makeup or just resting their feet or just lounging around. The place is ginormous. And let me tell you, the people in that luxurious place is on point. Their outfits are spectacular, they're classy, they just look like K-pop stars, and they just look really fancy. Especially the girls, they really go all out in their dresses, and they came there to party. Now, it's not as crazy as Club Cocoon and Club Octagon, but on the other side of the perspective, they have their own form of their style of party. I don't know, it's a bit more what is the word I'm thinking of? Low-key turned up. Okay, you get turned up at NB2, they're kind of like on the low-key. They still gotta make sure they don't get too out there, since they're classy, I guess. And look at this hair is just not working out. Anyways, with my experiences at Club Octagon, you don't get any type of like moochers or perverted hands roaming about and people reaching on your back, which is a major plus, honestly. But the drawback is I went to Yonsei, and Yonsei is in Sinchon. Sinchon is way too far when it compares to traveling from Gangnam. It's like an hour, if I remember correctly, or something over an hour if you're taking the train. Of course, it's faster with taxi, but it's more expensive. Yeah, I usually took a taxi back, but train going there. But when you're like decked out in all white for your birthday and taking the train doesn't sound like a really good idea, right, Molly? Ignore the accent. I don't even know where that came from. But the music, they have 2 stories as well, and it's not like the just kind of like a one room type deal where you have the 2 stories and the second floor you can oversee into the first floor. It's nothing like that. It's all like broken off. And on this, they have 2 DJ areas. The first DJ area is on the first floor, and the second is in like a VIP room type area that's always open. They say like VIP area, but it's literally open all the time. And they have like booths all over the place that you can reserve on the weekend. It costs a shit ton of money, of course, but you get like an array of food, and instead of drinks you choose, I believe, or it just depends on what type of VIP booth or room that you get. They have all that there. You can like spend your birthday there, which I did, and rent out a VIP booth if you know some people, because of course they speak Korean, so you'll probably have to ask a friend for that. But on the second floor they have more hip-hop music, and on the first floor, which is the main floor and it's ginormous, is they play more electronic music, so that's pretty cool as well. And just the whole layout of it is just, it's so grand scale, and everything looks like clean, and everyone, like the servers to the people that's giving like these wristbands to wear, so you can get in and get out whenever you want without having to go through the queue again. Everyone's just dressed so nicely and they look so good. Yes, everyone who works there, the people that go there, I just love how everyone is so dressed up, dolled up, you know, for the show. And I always like dressing up and going out, so they really do like go all out when it comes to that, and then you can just have a good time. And if you're when it comes to, you get some English speakers, I guess, if you're lucky, but it's best if you just learn Korean right there if you want to make friends, all that good stuff. So here's what I got for Club Octagon. Take a look. Crazy, right? So to wrap this up, that was my little spiel over clubs in Seoul, Korea. I really hope you enjoyed it. This was supposed to be 10 to 15 minutes, but when you're talking about something you enjoy, your mouths just keep going, right? It's not just me. Anyways, so this was Transcended Hearts Sauche giving you the lowdown on hashtag Travel Tuesday. Comment below if you have any questions pertaining to clubs in Korea or Yonsei experience, whatever you name it. Just comment below, subscribe, and see you later. Boom.